What's up, guys? This is the second episode of the Kryptonite Academy. This is a video series where I take top players with their respective characters that they're known for, and we give you guys an inside look at their basic, intermediate, and advanced strategies, bread and butter combos, and all sorts of information that you could use to learn these characters as well. Starting with another character for episode 2 that you don't see very much, but you do see a lot of him from, or her from, Blind Ducky. You saw, no, Blind Ducky is known as Blind Man, Blind Ducky, Chemical Violence. He has many different names.
Man,
You guys all,
everybody says my name wrong. My chemical venom tag.
oh, did I say Chemical Violence?
Yeah, I've been called
Dang,
charcoal.
I did it again.
I've been called charcoal venom, commercial venom.
You really got to just go with Blind Man, like I've told you.
Blind Ducky's better.
Okay, all right. Anyway, Tyler.
Whatever. I don't care.
Just, he and I would both like to take this time to say that I, Pig of the Hut, was correct.
Me
and
too.
Blind Man was correct. And everyone else can hold that because I said that every Raven should be listening to this Raven on the forums. And he went out Evo and got, what'd you get, 9th?
I got 9th.
And you were literally a combo
I
away
think
from
if I
beating
beat KDZ, I think I would have been able to take the whole tournament too. So fuck all you.
I think so too. I mean, if you think about the Denzel matchup with you and Green Lantern, I mean, we'll talk about that later. I know about that matchup. I think there's a lot of people who wouldn't have known what to do against you, but you were sadly one combo per round away.
Oh well, hey, I know what I did wrong, so I'm okay with it.
All right, well, let's jump right into this long enough intro. Okay, so, start us off, man. Talk about her normals, her specials, and, like her jumping 1, 2, and 3s, and give us some pros and cons about all that stuff.
All right. One thing that a lot of people notice about most of her normals is they're really short. They don't have a lot of range. Like standing 1, 2, 3, these don't have a lot of range. They're really short. And most of them are slow. Her fastest ones are for standing 1, which is 7 frames, which is really good, and I've been trying to incorporate that more because it's fast. And then her down 1 is 6 frames, but it's also short. Her sweep it's about, yeah, it's short. Staying 2 16 frames. Staying 3 I don't know. I'll check real quick. I don't use it very much. Staying 2 is 13. Staying 3 is 15. I don't use staying 3 too much. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. Her forward 222, or her forward 2, I guess we'll start with that, is 13 frames, and it advances a bit. It's got decent range. It's good for like the whole string. You can catch people backdashing or forward dashing with it, and the whole string is 3 hits. It's that, and there's a glitch actually with the string where, so this is forward 2, and this is forward 222. If you hit forward 2-2, it just does forward 2 and then gives you more recovery or something like that. So if you're ever playing with her, don't hit forward 2-2 because then you'll, make it more punishable or something. Like against Doomsday is traded, fucks you up really bad.
Yeah.
And then her jumping attacks. Her jumping 2 is 6 frames, or jumping 1 is 6 frames. Jump 2 is 8 frames. Jump 3 is 8 frames. I don't use her jump 1 too much. Her jump 1 is, it's fast, it's neat. Whatever, I don't use it that much. Her jump 2 seems to be better. It seems to beat a lot. I win a lot of air-to-airs with this. That's how I anti-air with her, is I just read it, jump 2, and you can get a 42% combo off of it.
Yeah, the hitbox in that looks like Harley and Batgirl's.
It's ridiculous. The hitbox is actually on her head. I've done this against Hot Girl a couple times. I was jumping, and Hot Girl was above me, and still got hit because my head touched her. It's weird. It seems more situation because I've only done it like twice, but whatever. It's pretty crazy. And then her jump 3 has this downward hitbox and can be good for cross-ups and whatnot.
Can you combo out of that?
Yes.
Is it one of those harder links?
Oh, no.
Okay. Just down 1 special. Gotcha.
You can get a higher damage off that. That's just my preferred one. You can do jump 3, forward 222 lift, jump 3, 1-1 lift, that's 1-1. So she's supposed to be able to get 50% off of it. I don't actually know the combo because I don't care because it's probably not practical. So that's that. Her back 3 is this, which it's nice. It moves her hitbox a bit. It's weird, but it's good. Actually, I'll go over this with Catwoman later. Something I found out about it. She's got a, it's 31, 30 or 31 frames. Let me check real quick. It's, oh, her back three is actually, oh no, that's her forward three. Yeah, her back three is 30 frames. Her forward three is 29 frames. And it's, there might be setups where this can cross you up and do all kinds of weird shit. I need to look more into it, but it's good. It's really good. And that is, she's got that, and then the other, she's only got 2 overheads outside of jump attacks, which would be this and this, which that string, by the way, is useless. I don't care what anybody says. It ends in an overhead, and if you see forward 2 and you're fighting Raven, just stand block because there's no mix-up. It's just going to go into an overhead that leads into some shitty hard knockdown that doesn't give her crap for advantage.
All right, so what's the advantage on block? Like, if I were to just sit there and block, are you...
It's like -2. It's like -2.
Okay, so the overhead mix-up is -2. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's absolutely no way that you could do a low mix-up off that?
No, because her low string is this. It's 2 lows and then a mid. That string's -5. The back one has virtually no range and is 15 frames. It's basically a really, really shitty version of Green Lantern's back one.
Is there a hole in that string that you just did?
I don't believe so. I've never been...
Try it again? One more time. Yeah, I got reversal that time, and know that I have a 3-frame parry, maybe a 1-frame parry. But
maybe.
yeah.
I've never seen anything about it. I know that this string has a gap that you could parry easily. It's got a huge gap. And yeah, go ahead and parry it.
I got reversal and didn't do it.
Well, maybe it's because you have a slow parry. Because at Evo, oh well, I guess the gap's not as big as I thought. Because Batman's parry definitely beats. We'll get hit by that.
Well, Batman, Joker, and Frost, I think each have like a 1 or 2 frame. So I think his has a 3, and they probably put it at 3 just because to not give him that advantageous situation like Batman, Frost, and Joker.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Batman's parry is honestly the best.
Batman. I had that happen at Evo. Batman's parry definitely will parry the last hit, but I'm pretty sure. Try backdashing because I know you can. You can probably it's easily backdashable. 2-2 is only -1, but 2-2-3. If you block that last hit, she's at +6. Okay. So she gets a guaranteed down one. She can check you with that because it's down 6 frames. So you have no frames to do shit about it.
Okay, let's talk about that. So that string, if you start that string on block, either off a jump attack or whatever, if I don't backdash, if I don't backdash that 3rd hit, then you basically are +6 and get a free low mix-up. Because does she have an overhead mix-up really?
Her lows. I mean, she could go for the low, but it's 15 frames, so it's gonna come out at it'll come out at 9, and then I don't usually go for this low string because I don't feel like there's any reason to really. I will do it occasionally on like knockdowns and stuff, or just randomly just to keep them honest. And I usually hit them actually in that case because they're not blocking low because I haven't done it in so long. But another thing I'll do with this string though is a lot of people like to jump after that, and if I do a lift, you'll get caught by it. So go ahead and jump.
What about using? Oh, okay, do it again.
Well, jump forward, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it catches people like that. But if you did a string, like any string, you'd hit me and I'd get punished. So it's not, it's not something to do every time. But whatever.
If you do that one string that I'd backdash, can I punish you on the whiff of that hit?
You can. Zod can probably Zod charge it. I'm pretty sure. You can punish it.
Okay, so you're out of range of my strings. Let me try that again.
I think you should try Zod charge.
No, safe. Try it again.
No,
I think it's safe. Try this.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely. You could probably grab me in between it actually with the trade.
Oh yeah, let me try that. Hold on. Let me get KT out. Again. No, I couldn't. It wouldn't let me at all. That's really weird. One more time. No.
That's weird,
yeah, that is
crazy. I would
crazy.
think you would trade hits or something, but oh well.
I think the block's done in the middle. It won't allow me. Yeah, some strings in this game it does allow. All right, but let's get back to her specials. Talk about her safe specials, her trait specials, what's safe, how do you punish them, all that good stuff.
Okay, I'll go over the regular stance because she's got her 2 stances for trait puts her another one, but I'll go over that in a minute. So she's got this. Actually, I'll go over that last because I have a lot to say about that. So she's got a lift, which. Again, it's like Green Lantern's, but a lot smaller. It's also a lot safer. It's only -10, so There's ways, you know, like this string on block, I can cancel on the lift, and it makes it totally safe. Because the pushback, I don't think like anybody can really punish that unless they've got some long range thing that's 9 frames or faster.
Try it.
Oh, it didn't cancel. Fuck. Yay! Why isn't it canceling? What the... Okay, there we go. Yeah, Zod Charge isn't gonna do it. How fast is Zod Charge?
Let me check real quick.
Because it's only the lift is only -10.
I think Zod Charge is like 15, 19.
Yeah, so you're not gonna punish it with that. It won't work.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So you know, it's. I mean, if you block it though, you can check her with a string.
Let me try Phantom. Let me try this. Try it again. Nope, Phantom Strike's 13. Yeah, I couldn't punish. So I mean, you could probably do maybe like a 9-frame projectile.
Maybe maybe it could. I mean, I know Sinestro's wouldn't because his is not fucking 9 frames, but whatever.
What is she minus?
On the lift, it's -10.
Interesting. Okay, we'll test that later. All right, keep going about her specials.
She's got this, which is this. It's a decent projectile. It's 8% on block, 2%, or not block, 8% on hit, 2% on block. It's a high, so you can duck it. But there's I'll go over some strategies with that actually later. It's a decent projectile. It's good for building meter too. She builds a lot of meter when she's just spamming these like crazy, and it's minus. The frame data is wrong. It says it's plus 14 on hit and plus 1 on block. It's not. It's -14 on block at point blank range. It's -14, and then -1 on hit. But further out, it's gonna be plus. Like say you're like max-ish Soul Crush range. You know, you have to respect Soul Crush if you block it, or even if it whiffs. Which whatever. Anyway, yeah. So it's decent. It's a good projectile. Let me check what the startup is. I don't remember what that is. It is 19 frames of startup. So it's decent. And then Soul Crush, which is the move that made me want to main this character, has ridiculous range. Let me try to get it to max range. It's not about. It's about right there is max Soul Crush range. It covers most of the screen. It has a huge vertical, well, maybe not huge vertical hitbox too, but it can anti-air pretty well.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty huge.
Well, yeah, it is. But you can like if you're at max jump height, you'll avoid it. So like you could jump max height and Zod Charge and you'll probably avoid it.
Yeah.
Or Batman can glide or something. But yeah, there's ways to avoid it. But it's good for like AAs and stuff. So like you see right there.
Yeah. So.
But yeah,
it's like your head level, your body level. Like if my feet are touching the top of your head, then you'll hit it.
Yeah, it's
like right there. Yeah. See. Yeah.
It's got a big hitbox. It's really good. It's 9% on hit and one thing I forgot to say about the lift about meter burn. Obvious meter burn. You just get a combo, whatever. So that's just gonna put that there real quick. And then Soul Crush, 9%. Oh, Lift and Soul Crush are both hard knockdowns also. So there's that. And
so could you use that as a trait setup?
Yes. You can get you don't necessarily get a free trait after a Soul Crush on hit, because if they wake up, I've tested this with different characters. Like if I hit you with that and trait as soon as possible, if you wake up, you'll punish me. Like with Zod Charge if you're within range of it. But if I meter burn the Soul Crush, I get a free trait for sure. I don't do that often because there's other ways to set it up that I would prefer. This is actually a better setup for meter burning a Soul Crush. Is you can combo, so you could do that. That's a much better setup for the trait. Is get a combo, so she can just get 1 bar. You can get that.
Nice.
Whatever, I'll go over the Soul Crush combos later, I guess. But yeah, so she can meter burn and combo off it for pretty good damage. And if she spends another bar, it's like 35% or whatever. So that's that. And then this is her Reflect, or Absorb, whatever. I just call it Reflect. It only reflects if you... Those oddballs, I'm not going to reflect that shit. Whatever. I hate reflecting online. You'll hear about me crying about this a lot. So that's the meter burn. The regular just absorbs it. Just absorbs. She builds meter. It's not a lot of meter, but she does build a little bit. And when she's in Demon Stance, she builds more meter, supposedly. I actually have never tested that, but I'll just take everybody's word for it. And sort of that's that. It's 9 frames of startup, and recovery's 5 frames. I'll go over. Oh wow, that was fun.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it lasts for a while.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, Zatanna's actually lasts for way longer. It's ridiculous, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it lasts for a while.
Does reflect work on
yes.
laser?
Yes, it does. If you do a single, yes, it does. Oops.
Get the fuck out of here.
It does not reflect Black Adam's lightning, but it will reflect like Harley's gunshots, Deathstroke, Joker.
Wait, what about a charge laser? Oh my god.
If you meter burn it, it'll absorb the first few hits and then punish me. So that's one thing about this, though, that certain characters can do. Like Batman can put his trait out, and if he thinks I'm going to absorb the trait bats, he can do a grapple gun and punish me for it, even if I meter burn it. So it's not always your best option. If they're throwing projectiles, it's not always the best option. Like, say you put a Zod ball on the screen and you think I'm going to reflect it. If you do a Zod charge, you can punish me. So, or you could do that. Like,
I guess I could bait you like this. You reflect.
Yeah, well, I wasn't blocking right there, but yeah, basically, it's still the same basic thing applies. You would it would still punish me. So it is, you can punish stuff like that. So you don't always it's not like Kenshi and MK where you just reflect everything all goddamn day.
Yeah.
It's not 100% safe. But then also shoot a Zod ball so I can show you the 2 meter burns. There's 2 versions of the meter burn on it. A straight one. They're both unblockable, by the way, both versions.
Oh, that's weird.
And oops. And then the above one, which she can get a combo off. She gets, if that hits you, she gets at least a Soul Crush.
Why don't you just do that one every time?
Because if you dash forward, it'll avoid it. So just.
Oh, okay. Do it again.
So that's the unfortunate thing, is you can do that. So it's kind of a mix-up. There are ways to avoid both of them. You can just like for Zod, you can just jump up and Zod charge, and you'll avoid both of them. Green Lantern can he can jump up and do an air rocket after, and it'll avoid both of them. And so
10% unblockable that fast is pretty good though. That
it
lead
is
into a combo.
Yes, it is very good. And if you're closer to me and the above one hits you, I can get a lift or jump into lift.
Do it again.
And,
okay.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, there's no point in doing that. You're still taking 10%. I mean,
stupid.
It was whatever. But
all right, go over like her trait stuff.
Yes, her trait, real quick. This is not as ridiculous. Like going into it, it's not as safe as people think. It's like 49 frames of recovery when she goes into it. Like from full screen, I had Dab do this to me in a local over here. From full screen, I went to trait, and he was Superman. He dashed up like 3 dashes in and was 4-2-3 pressuring me. He didn't punish me, but I had to block his 4-2-3. So doing this isn't always the safest thing in the world. Like you can still, you can fuck them up by doing that. But yeah, so it lasts for quite a while. She's got these pillars, which she can. I'll just do the regulars for now. The regular ones are these. There's 4 placements for them. There's close. There's medium. There's far, which you can't see because you're right there. There's far, and then there's full screen. One thing I'll point out real quick, there are spots, very weird spots in between the pillars where you can make them whiff. But if I adjust my positioning slightly, you'll have to block it. So it's not really anything worth doing. And if you block it, it's 2% chip and has pushback on it. I guess you can't see that right there, but yeah, see, there's pushback on it.
Yeah.
It's neutral on block, and I believe I always get this in the other special confused. I believe it's 23 frames. Okay, so the pillars are 23 frames. Actually, doing that up close, if you think I'm gonna pillar, is a good way to punish it. Like about that range, you could whatever.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I'll show you it later, but yeah, that's something that's actually not a bad idea to do there.
Okay.
So she's got that. That's her project. Like her specials change when she goes into her trait. So instead of a projectile, she gets these, which is down forward 1 for the regular, down forward 1 back for close, down forward 1 forward for far, and down forward 1 up for full screen. And one thing that is awesome, these are not tracking, but they may as well be considered a tracking special because there's a way that you can input them. You don't have to commit. You don't have to commit to the placement of it. I can input down forward 1, and then if I see you, like say you're standing in that spot and I see you move back, I can hit forward and it will move it to that one. And also I could, like say you're full screen right there, I could input down forward 1 you know, actually I don't know if it works with the up, but I know with this one, with the far one, or if you're right there, and I see you move forward, and I have already inputted down forward, one forward, I can hit back, and it will go to the medium one. So if you're really in the zone and focusing with this, it's gonna be fucking hell for certain characters. No matter where they move, they're gonna be blocking stuff, and it sets up a great frame trap. Which actually, yeah, I'll go over that with the strategies and shit. So her lift changes to a 23 frame full screen pull, which does less damage. It's full screen, and you can meter burn it for a combo. So, yeah. Oops, whatever. So you can meter burn it for a combo. And it's only -6 on block, so it's safe. So even if you're point blank, you're not gonna punish it. It's like, I don't know if Zatanna's standing one's actually 5 frames, but maybe she could. So, you know, you're not. It's really safe. So yeah, that's that. And then, you know, she's still got to reflect. She's still got the soul crush. It's just also she has teleport.
Now, there's a lot of confusion about this teleport. Which one is safe? Which one is unsafe? And how do you punish it? What's the best way to deal with it?
Okay, so ground teleport, you get pressure. If she does either one, you at least get pressure. Now, unless she's already at advantage, like say it's a knockdown and she decided to teleport in on you, which I don't know why you would do that, except maybe against certain characters, but I wouldn't. So unless she's at advantage, this teleport, you get pressure. It's faster than Ares and is safer by a couple frames. So I've never once been punished doing it like on reaction. So it's safe. They get pressure. You have to, if you're gonna just do it randomly, which isn't always, it's not a bad idea, because if you can make a good read, like say I read you're gonna do a Zod ball, I can do this and you're fucked. Yep. So, you know, it's good. That's what it's meant for. That's what you want to use it for. Is you want to be able to make the right read that they're gonna do something like that. And then the air teleport is the unsafe one. This one is like 40 frames of recovery. Like, oh yeah, see what I mean? It's full, like.
What's that hitbox?
Yeah, see, it's
do it again.
Really like really. Online. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really unsafe. It's not a terrible idea either. Again, you want to use it if you. It's probably best, like, a good way to use it would be, say you see somebody, like, throwing an interactable, or you read they're going to throw one, you can do that and hit them, or something. Like, again, same thing with the ground teleport, you want to use it for reading that they're going to fucking do something. Because it's really unsafe. It's 40 frames of recovery. The startup's like 19. It's the same as the ground teleport, but the recovery is bad. So if you just throw it out there, like, whatever, you're going to get punished. So it's not good to do that. Another thing about our trait, you can start it in the air. You can activate it in the air, and you can do this. You can link a teleport to it, which isn't a bad idea either. Because then it kind of makes a little mix-up where your opponent, like, say that they see you doing trade in the air, and they're waiting for you to land to do something to you, like Aquaman's little ground trident. You could do this, and then he could whiff the trident, and then you can punch him. So, you know, that's that. Also, this, the way you input this real quick, because it was confusing to me at first. At least, is you just hit trait and then immediately input whichever teleport you want, and then it just does it on its own after the trait animation's done. So it's really easy to do. So those are her specials in there, and so should I go over BNBs and stuff now, or?
Yeah. Go directly into BNBs. Show us the trait BNBs, the out of trait BNBs, and the cross up setup. I mean, the cross up setups on knockdown. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll start with the regular. Out of trait BNBs, I guess. I don't know. I usually don't get combos starting with jump 2, although I do jump in a lot sometimes. But whatever. I'll just do it grounded. So forward, I'll just show the combo. Okay, so that's 41% for a bar. There is a way to get more damage. There's a couple ways. You can do, instead of doing a jump 2 like I was doing in there, you could do jump 3 and it adds like 2 or 3% more. The reason I don't do that is because, especially online, I drop it all the time. Even offline, I'm not 10 out of 10 with those. So I would rather sacrifice, a couple % of damage for a combo that I will never drop. So
what's the notation on that?
forward 222, down back 2, meter burn, back 3. You might have to walk up slightly, but for some of her combos, you have to walk up slightly before the back 3. You do the back 3 for it to connect after the meter burn lift. So yeah, back 3, jump 2, forward 222, soul crush. Now you can do another way to end it, where you end it in forward 222 lift, and it gives you another hard knockdown, but leaves them closer and gives you more advantage for some little setups and stuff. And it's the same damage too. So I'll just do that right now. So it's the same damage, and it leaves you in range, basically a full dash range. I can dash up, and something I like to do is just dash up, throw, and pick them up, dash up, meter burn forward 3, meter burn back 3, dash up, back 1, 2, 3, and that actually catches people a lot more than you'd expect. So like on that knockdown. So that's just that's what I like to do with that anyway, and gives you more advantage. You can also. This combo I'll show you, I only will ever do this if it's going to kill them.
Okay.
So you spend an extra bar.
Like 3% more or something?
Yeah, the only time I ever will use that combo. It's only 3% more for a bar to meter, because you meter burn the soul crush at the end and then do another forward 222 soul crush. I will only ever use that if it's going to kill them or put them at the point where, I'll be able to chip them out with a soul crush, which is 1.25 on block. So, that's the only time I'll do is if it's going to kill them. So otherwise, don't ever spend that extra bar because it is not worth it at all. If you do her combos, though, I don't believe in meterless combos with Raven because she gets, at least, 38% at the least for 1 bar on all her starters. So I don't see any reason in doing meterless combos. She builds the meter so fast. There's no point. So that's off her forward 222, and then she does have. I'll do the back 1-2 combo.
So it's low mid low.
It's low into lift.
Okay.
Back 1-2 is 2 lows and then a mid. Back 1-2-3 is 2 lows and a mid. The mid you can't combo off of. So that was 38%. I will rarely ever do that because I have never been able to hit confirm this string. It just, I don't know. Unless somebody has some trick for it, I can't do it. So I never will use this string for that unless I'm worried or desperate or something. I rarely will ever do back 1-2 lift.
Well, let me ask you this. All right, so in trait mode, could you do the back 1-1 full screen grab because that's what -6?
Wait, what do you mean back 1?
All right, the string you just did, the back 1-1 or whatever it is, back 1-1.
Oh yeah, back 1-2, yeah. You could. Oh, oops, I wasn't in trait.
Yeah, in trait mode, it'd be safe, right?
Yeah, it would be safe. It's -6, and the string itself is -5 if you do the whole string. I think personally, I would prefer to do the string because there's a little bit of pushback, and I could just kind of walk away.
Okay.
And try to avoid them.
Go back to your zoning. Okay.
Yeah, just get away. This block this real quick. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay.
I don't think there's any pushback on it. Yeah, see, there's no pushback. So it's -6, but you're closer. Whereas if you block this, you're further out, and I can get away.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I would personally would rather do that. You're gonna have more. You'll do more chip if you do the special, but I would rather do that. Oh, another thing about this special, it does not link with down 1. It does not combo.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Oh no, you said back. That was back 1. That was back 1-2. I did. I'm doing just down 1. I'll do down 1 lift combos.
Oh, okay.
But down 1, her down back 2 in her trait does not combo. So that can fuck up her her 2-2-3 shit. I'll do down 1 lift. If you're in demon stance, down 1 pull does not combo. So you just whatever. So that's one thing that sucks about that. The pull, yeah, I think I said the pull is 23 rings, but whatever. So let me go over some. I'll do a couple combos in here. They do less damage in demon stance.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So see, 37. The pull does less damage than the lift, so it's going to do less. So all your combos, you can do pretty much all her regular BNBs in demon stance, and just the pull or the lift instead of the lift is the pull, but it does less damage. There are also certain situational combos where your trait runs out mid-combo and you had already used the pull, but it's like with Batman's, air and ground grapple thingy, you could use the lift to extend the combo to get a little more damage, which I do sometimes. I think it's worth it because you get a decent chunk of damage. So they're just those. I don't feel like showing those right now anyway because they're kind of a pain in the ass to time the trait right. But you know, just if you're in a situation like that and you see your trait running out and you think you can get a lift in, you can sneak a lift in and extend the combo, get a little more damage, or get like a better knockdown setup, whatever. Yeah, do it. It's good.
Show some of those full screen trait combos. Like if you catch him in a pillar.
Oh, this is I love this.
That's so dirty.
I know, it's great. It's 39% full screen 2-bar combo, and she builds meters so
It's a safe starter.
Oh yeah, it's neutral. Yeah, the pillars are neutral on block. I'll talk about the frame trap that the pillars set up. That's really fucked up later. So there's that, and then also 3 bars. It's 40. You need to. I don't think this works unless you're in the air, but just get hit by this right. Or let me review it. Oh, I guess it doesn't. It's hard. The timing's hard online. If you get three, I know grounded 3 bars for 3 pillars will do 36% unclashable. The pillars are the only thing she has that's unclashable.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah,
okay,
this. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to clash right now.
Yeah, see, if you were either got launched by the far pillar or were higher up, I could have stuck in another pillar that wasn't meter burn for 40. She can get a 40% unclashable combo for 3 bars. So basically, if you're fighting Raven, and you're at that point where that could fucking kill you, don't jump. Because I've had so many people do that, and then they just die, and it's like, come on. I mean, she can anti you from anywhere on the screen with this. She's already got her Soul Crush, which is a good anti. Like, you know, this shit's just ridiculous. So, yeah. But if you do, like, I always meter burn my pillars. So, for 1 bar, it's, if you do this and this, it's like 24. That's your best option in that. You could do another pillar for unclashable for 22% if you, like, say you don't want to spend another bar for some stupid reason. Or you don't have it, you can do 22% unclashable for another pillar. Soul Crush, which is clashable, is 22% if you're within range of it. So, like, say you go out of Demon Stance after the meter burn pillar, you can do Soul Crush and still get damage. So, but yeah, like, that combo, I will always meter burn my pillars, and I will always do the meter burn down back 2 for the 39% combo. I always think it's worth it. It's really good.
All right, that one combo that you did that ended, I guess, in like a splat, like with the lift. The combo that you did, is that a setup for jump into cross up, like in biggest cross up setup?
Oh, there are setups with that work on. They don't work on all characters. I've got like a kind of vortex-ish setup that works. I know it works 100% on Aquaman because he can't anti-you with his wake ups. So he has to. Zod can just like Zod charge away from it, and I could probably Soul Crush him on recovery. I don't know, but Zod could wake up out of it. I'll go over the different knockdown setups with her combos. That sets up. If I jump right now, it won't do it. But like as you're getting up, it sets up like a little situation. I might have to walk forward too. There's like
go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it.
Okay.
Okay, so I was blocking back.
Yeah, like it's that setup is iffy. I'm not very good with it. I need to practice it more. It's iffy because the height that you do the string at seems to depend on it. The hitbox of the character, the character you're fighting definitely affects it. And then also, like, you know, because sometimes if I wanted to cross up, I might have to walk forward, and then that makes it obvious I'm going to go for a cross up, like a jump, just like a cross up 2 or cross up 3 or whatever I'm going to use for crossing up. And it makes it more obvious that that's going to happen, so then I don't want to do that. I'll go over a really specific setup off that works on Sinestro. That was actually what I used to beat Cowboy at EVO. I'll go over that when we do matchups. I'll show you the other. Actually, there isn't really one with. Well, whatever. I'll just do it anyway. I'll just show the basic thing. There's a height that you can. It's very specific. It's very specific. The height that you do the down one lift, but it's it's fucked up because it gets really like if you do it at the perfect height, if you do down one lift like when the opponent's at the perfect height, it makes a stupidly ambiguous setup where even if I'm already going for the cross up, it doesn't fucking look like it. So I'll go like if you're going for a cross up, you do the 2 and then it'll hit you on the other side and it's retarded. And jump 3 does not cross up, but the combo you use for jump 3 to do the same setup is this. And whatever. This is that particular setup at the moment. I only use on Aquaman. I need to look at other characters that like will get affected by it. If whatever. I haven't really tested it that much against other characters. But it's really fucked up if it is pulled off successfully.
All right. Are there any more BNBs or combos that you want to show?
Let me think. But I'll just go over like a 4-3 combo. Whatever that. Like I like to check people with 4-3 a lot, and sometimes like it hits. So you get like a 30% meterless combo. You can. Yep. That's one of the few meterless combos I'll do. Is that I mean you can spend bar for that 41. That's actually you know what I think I'm gonna start submitting a bar on that because that's like 11% more. Oh, here's this off of 2-2-3 if this hits. Oops.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, I fucked that up. Okay, whatever. It's like 38%. I don't do that a lot. Usually, this is what I do off 2-2-3. That's one of the few meterless combos I will do because I just don't like. I don't know. I just don't like comboing off that. It doesn't. The combo I did before, the combo that I've been doing now off 2-2-3 for a bar is like 38%. The one I did before was like 35. I didn't think it was worth it. Also, when you're doing, I'm trying to show it actually. Sometimes that will not hit. That will whiff sometimes. So, it's a good idea to do Soul Crush. It's same damage. It's actually probably better to do that. So whatever, there's that. One string, real quick, that I forgot to go over. This string is fucking amazing. I need to show combos that involve ending the trait with that real quick, or ending with that to get into the trait. Put some full screen, free trait. If they tech roll, they are at advantage, so I'm still recovering. But if you don't roll,
yeah,
you're in that situation. I don't think any character can actually punish that, unless I'm wrong. I don't feel like, whatever. But yeah, that's any of your combos that's back 2-3.
Okay.
Any of your combos in back 2-3 is
a trade
awesome.
setup?
Yeah, it basically gives you a free trait and puts them almost full screen. So you get your trait and you set up your zoning game and you can start spamming pillars and being an asshole.
So say you just ended, say you did a full screen grab combo and trait, and you did, you meter burn the grab, back 3, blah blah blah, and then you ended in back 2-3, and you just got out of trait, and you just ended in back 2-3. What would that set up? Like a soul crushed for frame trap, or like a fireball to soul crush frame trap?
No, because I believe that the range for back 2-3 is just outside. It looks like it's just outside soul crush range, so you're not going to get a free soul crush, which I wouldn't want to do from that distance anyway, just because then you get a free dash. Is that the one special? I forgot to talk about that actually. Yeah, soul crush real quick. This is -18 on block. Every character gets a free dash, and some characters get 2. And if you're close enough, you can punish the shit out of it. It's really negative. So, yeah. So, whatever. It's bad. So that was that. So, yeah, no, I would never end my combos in... If I was in trait, I would never end them in back 2-3 trait, or back 2-3, because that's less... It's less damage than you get for doing forward 2-2-2 Soul Crush. And it doesn't really set anything up. It puts them full screen, but I'd rather do forward 2-2-2 Soul Crush, get more damage, and sure, they're not put as far away as back 2-3, but they're still a decent distance away from you, so I would rather do that setup. So, that's that.
Alright, let's do this. Go over all your frame traps.
Okay, so, as you know, 2-2-3 is +6, so I get a free down 1, I get a mix up with like a throw, or like I could do forward 2, or do another 2-2-3, or whatever. So yeah, it's mix up with that. It's really good. I use it a lot. But again, it's backdashable. So once people start backdashing the string a lot more, it's going to be a pain in the ass, and I'll have to start, doing stuff like 2-2, which is -1, Whatever. Back 2 is the mid that's +3, which I also basically get to check you with a down 1. So, whatever, and I can go for basically the same stuff off of this, but it's not as good because it's +3. This is, I believe, 16 frames. Yeah, back 2 16 frames. Standing 2 is 13. So, but back 2 is that. And then she has 2 other things that are +3, forward 1 and forward 1-3. Now, I find these completely 100% useless, again, despite what anybody else will tell me. This is a high. Everybody's ducking low against this character. This is going to whiff and not get you any advantage, and then they'll be able to interrupt forward, like, they'll see the forward 1 whiff, and then they'll poke you, even, like, say, you go forward 1-3. The high is going to whiff, and they're going to probably poke you or something. And even if this gets blocked, it's +3, but you can't check them with the down 1, so the frame advantage doesn't even matter. And forward 1, like, the forward 1 doesn't, like, basically, this is a longer startup version of back 2 that does not give you a frame trap. So this string is useless. Don't ever use this string. Nobody uses it. It sucks. Use back 2. It's better. Use them right there, point blank, +3. You gotta check them with a down 1. Whatever. It's a lot better. And then this whole string on block, it is not plus, but it's basically a 50-50 because look at how late the cancel is on the lift.
Yeah.
It's, for one thing, the lift is safe and the cancel is really late. So what I can do is basically just here, block it. I can just do this. I can just sit there doing back 2-3, and I was doing that at a local actually. I was just doing back 2-3 over and over and over again because it's like, because they don't want to let go of block because then they risk eating a 36% combo off of lift. So the string is awesome. I wish, that was one thing that I wish I had been using earlier. I would have won Evo if I fucking used this string at Evo. It's amazing. So, it also messes with her hitbox. So, like, even if this whiffs, even if the back 2 whiffs, you're okay, because the hitbox is all wonky, and the 3 at the end will hit them and still push them back a bit. And you can still, you can link lift. The link for the lift is really late, and you don't have to, like, do back 2-3 lift. You can just do back 2-3 and then really late do the lift or something like that. I don't know if you want to do that for whatever reason. You can't combo off it though. You can combo off back 2, which I don't ever do, but you can't combo off this at all.
What about the frame trap? Like, say I'm full screen, you're not in trade mode, you're just shooting fireball, fireball, fireball. Isn't there like a frame trap, soul crushed fireball frame trap if I try to dash?
There's 2. There's 2, and then I'll go over the demon stance frame traps too. If you block this at about like the distance you're at, you have to respect the soul crush.
Okay, that's a frame trap.
Yeah, that's a frame trap. But then also, even if you're crouching, and even if you're crouching, like, just crouch the fireballs right now. Even if you're crouching, like here, crouch it and then try to dash up.
Yeah.
It's still basically a frame trap, except you're taking 2% less chips. So it's bad. So whatever. She can do all that shit and then meter burn it, combo you, and sucks ass for the opponent. So there's that, and then her demon stance is where shit gets really fucked up. So these are neutral on block. They are, 23 frames. They're neutral. And if you try to dash, most characters, Black Adam is an exception. Zod might be. I'm not actually sure. I know Black Adam is. But some characters, yeah, see, your dash, I think, recovers fast enough that you actually don't have to respect the frame trap, which sucks ass for me. So, yeah.
Ooh.
So Zod can do that. Black Adam can do that. Some characters' jump arcs, too, are high enough that they will avoid it, like Superman, Black Adam. Like, basically your 2 options are either jump or dash to avoid it, and so...
What? That's crazy. I didn't know that was character dependent. What?
Yeah, it depends on the dash and the jump arc. Like, Superman cannot dash through, like, after a blocked pillar. If he dashes an ice soul crush, he gets hit. But if he jumps, then the soul crush will whiff. And against Superman, that's the worst possible situation to be in. I'll go over that later.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, hold on. So Sinestro, he gets blown up, right?
Oh, yeah. Sinestro gets fucked up.
Because I always get blown up if I try to dash that, but Zod can dash it?
Yeah, Zod can dash it.
Do it again, one more time, just from, like, this range.
Yeah, see?
Is that punish? Oh, no, what's that minus?
Minus 18. So you can.
That's minus 18?
Yeah, Soul Crush is minus 18. I don't know if you could punish. You can't punish it with Zod charge. That's 19. But
I don't think I need to. Do it again.
Yeah, no, you probably don't. Oh, oops. Whatever. Yeah, see right there, you can punish with whatever the fuck. It depends on range range. So
Do it one more time. This is fun.
yeah, it sucks though. For me anyway, it sucks. So yeah. See?
Yeah. No one can help you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. That makes me happier because I know Sinestro. Sinestro has a really hard time dashing on the Fireball Soul Crash trap. He has a hard time dashing in on the trait stuff. Something that I want to point out real quick that I want to show the viewers is go to your trait, for example. Now do a pillar and then do something else.
Yeah, it beats out all... actually, let me get in Soul Crush range real quick, just to see, because that's her fastest special. Yeah, oh, it even beats out that.
Yeah, I didn't trade.
Yeah, so
what I'm showing is basically a lot of Ravens, to build chip, to build meter, all that stuff, to keep constant pressure on you full screen, they like to go pillar, pillar, grab, pillar, pillar, grab. You know, they'll mix it up constantly, but they're just constantly hitting buttons. The thing is, you can't punish any of their crap on block, but what you want to be able to do is do a quicker move than the next move that you anticipate. So, like for example, if she just did her pillar move, and then you think she's going to do something else that's a 23 frame startup. You know, I got Mr. KT Smith right here, and I think, I mean, the frame data is not out, but I think he's like 16 frames. So I would do like a 16 frame grab for free and then get a 48% combo, or 44% combo.
are you sure that's... Try doing the grab after the pillar, but stay in Soul Crush range. Or, you need to block it, asshole. Okay, that's got... My Soul Crush is 13 frames. So...
What?
You're not even trading. So that's got to be like 12 frames, that
like
grab.
10 or 10 or...
Yeah.
So the grab, it grabs 10 or 12... Wait, get out of here. Do it again.
Yeah, it's not even trading, and that Soul Crush is 13 frames, so you gotta be, that thing is fast.
That makes me happy.
That does not make me happy. What else was I gonna say about the... Oh yeah, but yeah, basically, yeah, what you were saying, there's a lot of characters that can do that. They don't necessarily, not all of them necessarily out-zone Raven, like Harley. She can fuck with her zoning game a little bit and make it a little more annoying to zone her out because her gunshots are faster than all her trait stuff. But, except Soul Crush. So, like, when you're zoning with Raven, if the opponent has an option that can go faster than your pillar or your pull, you want to stay in Soul Crush range, because then, like, say against Harley, you're not going to get... You can't just spam full screen pillars, because then she'll just go gunshot and hit you every fucking time after the pillar, because it's faster. So you want to... In general, staying in Soul Crush range is great, because then that's where she can mess with you. Because if she's full screen and her Soul Crush isn't an option at full screen, the opponent doesn't have to respect you as much. So you need to make sure you space yourself, so that way you're at max Soul Crush range or within that.
How long does it take for her trait to regenerate?
Oh, like 5-6 seconds. It's really quick. Like, I'll just let it run out. Yeah, it's really quick. Her trait, Cowboy bitches about this so much. I love it. I love you, Cowboy, but whatever. It's funny. Yeah, it comes back real quick. It lasts for quite a while too, and then just watch.
All right, I got my stopwatch. Yeah, 4.5 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, so whatever.
I got like 4.8 seconds in my stopwatch.
Yeah, so whatever, 5 seconds. So it's 5-second cooldown. Get right back into it and fuck shit up. And this is where she's her scariest.
So 5-second cooldown to get back into her full screen frame trap madness. With teleports that you can't punish on the ground, but you get free 50-50 pressure. I mean, trade's where she's at, in my opinion. That's why that finding with Zod was kind of huge for me. I can get in now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be obnoxious. This is probably going to be, because there's some matchups. I'll go over matchups where not every matchup you want to use her trait. It's not always a good option.
I honestly think this is going to end up being a 6-4. Zod's going to win.
It's probably going to be, which is unfortunate.
But before I even got told that, it just made sense. It just... Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, we'll get into matchups in a second. Let me think about what else should we go
Are there any other frame traps that you want to show?
This is something I like doing, is block this real quick.
Okay.
So, this hits mid, it's neutral on block, so I just check them. Your down one is 6 frames. You're gonna trade or check them. Like, if you're usually gonna win. This is great. I love doing this to people, checking them with down ones. So, like, if you have a faster down one than the opponent, this is basically a frame trap.
Do it
Right
again.
here.
Do it again. I'm trying to do it. Yeah, at least we're trading.
How fast is your down one?
I think it's 7. I'm pretty positive it's 7.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You know, whatever, it's 6. So it's basically a frame trap against a character like Zod, if you can do it to the frame. Also, one other thing about her down one real quick, it's -1, plus 11 on hit. Her sweep is, oh, I should have said this. This is one of the safest sweeps in the game. It's only like -7 on block.
Oof.
So it's like, I want to say 15 frames. It's safe though, which is good. And look at that, -11 for Zod.
Yeah.
So she has one of the safest sweeps in the game. So one thing about the sweep too is that actually when you're outside of back one range, people aren't usually blocking low, and sweep has longer range than that. So I actually do catch people a lot with this. So that is, I think her sweep is actually pretty useful.
That's actually longer than Zod's. Do yours?
You sure? The hitbox actually.
Yours? Yeah, see there. Yeah.
Oh, no, but did you notice real quick about that? Your sweep whiffs if I'm standing, but if I'm crouching, it like, see?
Oh, that's weird. Your elbows are getting in the way.
Yeah. Whatever, but yeah, so your sweep's useful. So, yeah, that's just that stuff, frame traps, whatever. It's awesome.
Okay, so, you know, this is basically the point where you can just talk about whatever you want. Strategies, you know, whatever.
Let's see. Man. That was a bad thing to ask me.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
Well, let me ask you some. Let me ask you about some matchups.
Yeah.
Talk about the Green Lantern matchup.
Just go ahead and pick Green Lantern real quick.
Yeah.
And,
let's do some Green Lantern. And
this is something that there's a lot of people debating about. Where it's everybody in the Green Lantern forum. Well, not everybody. But people are like either it's either 6'4" Raven, 5'5", or 6'4" Green Lantern. Now I fucking know this is 6'4" Raven.
I think this is minimum 6'4" Raven.
Definitely. Like, this is an example I've been using because people are saying, oh, well, it's 5'5". Yeah, she can outzone him, but up close he wins. Well, Cage against Kenshi.
Yeah.
Cage fucks Kenshi up close.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
Gets zoned out. So just because they do good up close does not mean it's 5'5".
All right.
So.
Let's just play. Like, let's just play to like the first bar and let's just see what happens.
It's going to be annoying because online, this is one of those matchups that was like an MK with Kenshi against like Liu Kang. We're reflecting.
Yeah, I agree.
So basically, this is something you can do that Green Lantern can do. That isn't actually a bad option. Is you can throw those out, and I can reflect it. And like, say I meter burn it. If you jump forward and do an air rocket, both of my meter burn options will just don't worry about if I'm reflecting it or not. It doesn't matter because it's fucking online. Whatever. I don't care. So if you jump forward and do another rocket, do an air rocket, it will both meter burn options will whiff.
Yeah.
The straight one obviously would whiff because you'd be right above it. So whatever. Also, meter burn rocket gets absorbed too. Meter burn rocket doesn't do shit.
I tried. Yeah. That's weird.
If you meter burn it, like you can even see the meter burn come out sometimes, and it'll still get reflected. So whatever. I don't think you can reflect that, but I wouldn't want to, even if I could, because it's multi-hit, recover, so it doesn't really matter. So whatever. So his dashes, Green Lantern has shitty fucking dashes. So this stuff ass fucks him so hard.
Yes. Go to trade mode. Here we go. Watch this.
What are you gonna do? I'm trying to see if I can punish it. Look at that! I punished the dash with a pillar.
You punched the dash. All right, do it again.
Yeah.
Let me change this. This is annoying.
Yeah, I know. I hate that shit too.
Where is in? Okay.
Yeah. You just gotta sit there blocking shit. Look at that.
I mean, that frame trap is free though. I mean, you could frame trap that all day.
Yeah, like it sucks. Green Lantern gets screwed by that stuff, and then even mid-screen, this stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're
do it again.
Shitty spot like that. Then what are you gonna do?
I can't dash out. Do it again.
Also, if anybody wants to see a Green Lantern Raven match from Evo, I beat Arturo second round at Evo, so it's on YouTube. Go look it up if whatever you want to see that. So yeah.
Let's play one right now.
Okay.
A 1 bar match. Let's go.
It's gonna piss me off with the rock. It's just okay. Whatever.
It's not a good way to start out.
39% combo. What you gonna do?
Shit. Oh my god. No, we're doing another one. Oh, dude, I swear to God, I'm down.
That's what Cowboy always tells me. I'm gonna point. I'm 99.9% positive there are absolutely zero setups to make pillars cross up and stuff. Let's check that out. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, this matchup. Yeah, Green Lantern will probably be able to fuck her shit up close. I haven't seen it because Green Lanterns don't fucking do anything to me.
They don't get close to you. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about Green Lantern versus Batgirl. Like, there's only 2 or 3 competent black girls in the. I mean, black girls. I say black girls, black girls. There's like 2 to 3 competent Batgirls in the world, and none of them are going to let a Green Lantern near those Batgirls. Or actually, I'm just going to call them black girls. That's awesome.
Oh, that's a good name. But
I'm going to tell Reno Rex next time I see him. You mean black girl?
One thing real quick though, I do his 50-50 cross up setup with his jump 3 will work really well on Raven because her wake ups are kind of meh. The hitbox on her lift, I don't know if I can really showcase this very well, but the hitbox on her lift is fucked up. It goes up like behind her and stuff. It's really ridiculous. So I don't know if I can really showcase that very well right now. Like that, you know, that's like it definitely goes behind her head. Like it's weird. Whatever. Okay. It doesn't matter. Like if you've whatever.
I've seen it before. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Just take my word for it. It's fucked up. But yeah, her wake ups they're meh. So his knockdown setups are good. Knockdown setups in general are usually good against Raven. So that is where up close, if he does get in and he gets a combo, he's gonna do stuff. The pressure shit, at least from what I've seen, I don't know. It's just like back 1-3 fucking chain gun. Ooh, whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, this matchup. This is not 5-5. This is not 6-4 Green Lantern. This is 6-4 Raven. That's it. So whatever.
What is her hardest matchups?
Doomsday. Well, Doomsday's the fucking worst one. That's at the moment, like on paper, it shouldn't be like a 7-3, but at the moment, that's how it feels. Doomsday's her worst fucking matchup.
What about Frost?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've beaten like every time me and Chaotic try to play, it fucking lags like hell. So every other Frost I've ever played, I've like beaten. So I think I played Sias. Sias was really good. I actually he was beating me a little bit too. I don't remember. It was a while ago, but his is good. I would say that. I don't know, it's probably either 5-5 or 6-4 Frost, maybe. That's how I feel about a lot of matchups right now, is they're 5-5 or 6-4 for the other person.
Hey, hold on a second. My stream device is freaked out.
Oh, that's not good.
Let me see if I can fix this real quick.
Alrighty.
That's so dumb. We're still recording, but I don't know why it's...
Oh.
It's just... If I can get this fixed real quick, I won't edit it. I hate editing.
I've done a little bit of editing for crap at school, and it's whatever.
No, I do it for a career, but I don't like editing this stuff. Let's see if that fixed it. This PVR sucks.
Well, shit. Did you ever notice that the little doors in Ferris aircraft open up? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
In the background. I didn't notice that till right now.
Huh. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened, but it's back working and everything's... That's great. I don't have to restart my computer. Okay, so... Awesome. All right, so what are some of her worst matchups? You've got...
Doomsday is by far the worst one.
Would you say 7-3, 6-4? What would you say?
I'm worried about it being 7-3, but I don't think it should. Part of that is probably just my ability to play the matchup isn't that great because there's still some stuff I need to get down. It's probably not 7-3. It's probably 6-4 Doomsday, but it's still the worst.
What about Aquaman?
6-4 Aquaman, definitely. I used to think that
6-4 Aquaman.
Aquaman doesn't have to give. I'll go over that one too.
Go over it now. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'll go over it right now. I used to think this was like 5-5, 6-4 Raven, whatever. Then I played Michelangelo.
Yeah, I've heard so many discrepancies about this matchup. Like it's 6-4 Raven, 5-5, 4-6. I mean, it's one of the most argued matchups that I've heard about.
The main reasoning, at least from my point of view, and then for a lot of people, is that you can punish from the deep with Soul Crush, and he can't punish Soul Crush. That doesn't matter.
Dude, I can't hit any combos in our connection.
Yeah, I can never do. Also, practice mode is fucking laggier than games usually.
Dude, it feels bad.
Yeah, it's always laggier for some reason, of all things. But whatever. Plus, those combos are hard to do online. So anyway, so yeah, sure. Like here, just do from the deep right now. Just whatever. See, I can punish that with Soul Crush.
All right.
And then like we'll block a Soul Crush real quick, and then try to punish it with that. You can't punish it. So whatever. So that's the oh, you know that. No, that doesn't matter. Aquaman gets 2 free dashes. Like go from full screen and just dash twice in a row, and you know, show how much ground that covers. So just do 2 dashes in a row back to back. So yeah, 2 dashes, he gets half screen. 1 blocked Soul Crush, he gets to dash in twice for free. There is nothing I can do about that. And from like, let me do about max, Soul Crush range real quick, and then dash in twice. So you're in range of back 1 off of 1 blocked Soul Crush. I have to block your fucking 9 frame load at least to 40% combos. And then that alone, the fact that you get in like that, makes me not want to do Soul Crushes. So then you can just dash in anyway. So like when I'm playing Michelangelo, he just dashes in and shit, and like I have to sit there, okay, do I try to punish his dash with a Soul Crush by reading when he's going to do it? Oh, but then I risk him getting 2 dashes anyway, and then he's dashing in, and I just like, he just gets in for free because of that, and it sucks. And then up close, he has a better footsie game because he's got better range on his normals. He's back 1. It's 9 frames. Good, a lot better than Raven's shit, and then it leads to 40% combos or more. Aquaman's got his little cross-up setups that Raven can't get out of by waking up. She has to guess. It's 50-50 shit that Michelangelo does to me. So, you know, he gets in, beats her out up close. Damage, Aquaman gets slightly more. Like a tiny bit more.
Tiny bit more, yeah.
Overall, because I've seen slightly higher combos, he'll overall get a little more damage. But it's easier for him to get it. He also has that fucking Trident Rush, which he can just cancel into and be safe and do a shit ton of chip damage. Like, the fuck do I do about that? You know. One good thing I'll say is that if Aquaman does fuck up, his trade doesn't mean shit because of lift.
Oh, okay.
Lift just picks him right up off the ground. So like do from the deep and then do trait. You know, whatever.
That's cool. What about the does the frame trap work on him?
Yeah. They should. Yeah.
Oh wow, you can. All right. So why can you? His dash is really fast. Why can you blow his up?
The recovery. The flash is the same way. The flash, he gets hit by those frame traps too because the recovery is not fast enough. I'll go over
one more time.
I'm getting range. Oh, oops. Actually, maybe.
I think he's fine. That's why I wanted to do it again.
Maybe he is. I don't know. I haven't played this matchup with like anybody in the wipes. Okay, yeah, I guess.
He felt fine. That's what I was wondering. It's like, how the hell did you punish that?
He is, then that sucks ass for me. I believe his jump arc. I don't know about his jump arc to get to him. It doesn't matter when he can dash like that. Fuck, what else was I gonna say about him? So he's got all that damage. He's got better footsies, slightly better damage, easier way of opening you up. Fucking chip damage and shit. That's all safe.
Can he trade out? Can he trade out of the full screen grab and trait mode?
Wait.
Try it.
There's a certain way that he can. Not like that, not naked, but there is a way where he can. I don't remember what. I think it might be. Let me combo you with this, and then do trait. No, okay. There's something he can do that gets him out of that. I don't remember what it is though. I don't know. It's been a while. If I play this with Michelangelo, it'll happen because it does happen there. But there's that. One good thing about this matchup though is that whole little vortex type setup with the 50-50 crossups works on Aquaman because he can't wake up to get out of it.
Okay.
All his wake-ups get stuffed. The water shield shit'll get stuffed and all that. So there's no way for him to wake out of it. So he has to guess if you're going to be on this side or this side. So whatever. That's one good thing. But yeah, I think this matchup is definitely 6-4 Aquaman. It's just he gets in for free. He gets more damage, and it's fucking annoying.
All right. Any other notable bad matchups? You said Aquaman, Doomsday. I think Zod's A bad matchup.
Zod might be. We'll play that out. I agree. It'll probably be bad. Actually, I'm not picking Zod or Doomsday. What the fuck?
What do you think about What do you think about Superman?
6'4" Superman, but it's like leaning towards. I would like to use the whole 5.5, 4.5 thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would go with that because she can, as you saw from Evo, she can definitely handle Superman.
Yeah.
So you know.
Have you played any Martian Manhunters?
Rio bodied the fuck out of me.
Rio.
So,
what was that? What did that matchup look like?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know yet. I'm gonna say it's too early. I think even if I knew the matchup, Rio would still beat me. But I mean, I don't know that well at this point because I mean I've only played Rio like twice. What happened?
I don't know. I'll invite you back.
So
the beauty of doing this online.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so that Martian Manhunter seems at the moment it's really annoying. I mean, it could get better, it could get worse. We'll see as time goes on, and you know, I learn that shit with him. Flash is definitely 6'4" Flash. Floodzilla got me to actually like admit that I was saying 5'5" at Evo and I was playing Wrath and Floodzilla was watching saying, "You sure?" I mean, I was beating Wrath, but he was, saying it could be, looks like it could be 6'4", and I was like, okay, yeah, I secretly think that, and it is. And I was at a local, and the Snake, this is his tag on TYM.
Yeah, the Snake, yeah.
He is, he's the best Flash player I've played so far.
Seriously,
he's a really good guy. Yeah,
is he better than Zyfox?
I think he is.
Really, I want to play him. The Snake is smoke player.
Yeah, we played in our local. So winners finals was me and him. I beat him. By the way, the power went out twice. We had to play 5 games. But I beat him. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, whatever. I'll just talk about
our connection. Our connection feels really bad.
And that sucks ass. So winners finals. I beat him 3-0 to get into grand finals. And so he's in losers, and he played whoever the fuck he had to play and beat him. Got into grand finals with me, and then we played every single match was down to the wire, and he reset the bracket 3-2. And totally fucked me over, and he started bodying my Raven after that, and I panicked and switched to fucking Zod because I didn't know what to do.
What?
And I got because I told you Zod and Bane are like the closest thing to my secondaries right now, so I just fucking panicked and switched to Zod. And I got a shitty win off that, and then he bodied my Zod. Then I went back to Raven, and he bodied me again, and then won the local. And what sucks is I owed my friend like $40, and the pot was like it was $49 that my friend got, so I didn't get to pay my friend back completely. But this wow.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna quit out of the game real quick and see maybe if that helps.
Okay.
And then back on. So yeah, the Flash torpedo punishes Soul Crush from basically max range. So that's like a 30-something, 31% combo off of that. Now, I forgot to go over the reflect for baiting stuff. Whatever. Let
me ask you this: what does the Grundy matchup look like?
Oh, it's probably 6'4" Grundy. I was talking with Tyron at that when I went to Wednesday Night Fights, and we both agreed. People in the Raven forums were like, "Oh God, she gets bodied." No, it's 6'4" Grundy.
Okay, so far you've listed Grundy as a bad matchup.
One thing I'm going to point out.
Doomsday, Aqua.
One thing
this is important. Superman.
No, it is important. It is important. I really want to say though, real quick, just because she does have her bad matchups. She has her even ones, and she definitely has advantage ones that are like Harley's really bad. Like for Harley.
Harley beats her bad?
No. I meant it's bad for Harley.
I was about to say.
Like what I'm saying though is even with her bad matchups, I think Raven can handle the entire cast, and that's part of the reason I don't really have another character that I'm playing is because I don't think I need one at all. I think Raven can handle everybody in the game. So
I agree. Well, one thing I'm seeing when I look at these bad matchups, I mean, Doomsday with an exception, honestly. Like Flash is probably just a 4-6. Zod, I definitely think is 4-6. Superman is probably a 4-6. Aqua, 4-6. Grundy, 4-6. And Doomsday's probably, whether you want to admit it or not, 3-7.
I'm still
4-6 is not the end of the world. I mean, 4-6 is very fine.
I definitely agree with that. I totally agree with you on that.
What do you think about Black Adam?
5/5 or 6/4 Black Adam. It's probably 6/4 Black Adam, because he doesn't have to respect her pillar frame traps. One thing about the Black Adam matchup when she's in Demon Stance, if Black Adam dive kicks, his hitbox on Black Adam is fucking huge. He might be about to hit me in the face with his fucking foot, and a far pillar will hit him out of his dive kick. It's ridiculous, his hitbox. So that's one thing about that. Dive kick at a certain height can get punished by forward 2/2/2. Otherwise, she just gets a check with forward 2 after a block dive kick. I do have a couple setups specific to that matchup to bait out wake ups. That are good. It works on that. Also works on Superman. I actually did it to Theo at Evo, but I fucked up and tried to I forgot he was going to be on the other side of me, so I punished wrong. Did you send me an invite, or did I not see it?
I'm trying to send you an invite.
Oh, yeah, because
it won't let me.
Oh, I was worried I didn't see it. Try sending it through.
You send me. You send me one.
Okay.
That's really what it won't let me invite you. I've never seen that before.
Oh, I know why. Exit out of it and then try to send one again, and it'll let you send one.
Okay, yeah, it did. That's really dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid. It does that a lot. Connecting lobby, and then okay, now I can accept the invite.
What about the Batgirl matchup? What do you think about that?
Probably 6/4 Batgirl. I mean,
things aren't looking up for Raven in this podcast.
She can get okay. Bolas aren't a problem. I can reflect those all day. I see Batgirls online trying to fucking throw bolas and shit. It doesn't matter. The battering's a high. Full screen meter burn battering doesn't do anything. It feels better now. I think. I hope.
Yeah, it feels a lot better.
The teleport, you gotta be careful with your zoning. That matchup, I'm scared of a ballsy, a Batgirl who's ballsy with the teleport, because then that's what scares me. I have not played one yet, but that is what scares me about her, because then that fucks with my zoning options and stuff. So that's why I feel like it's 6/4 Batgirl with that. But again, I still think it's manageable. I mean, I've beaten or done fine against fucking Batgirls and shit. So, whatever.
What do you think about the Nightwing matchup?
6/4 Raven.
6/4 Raven? I can see that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that there. But the staff stance can fuck with her if she's not in demon stance, but all I gotta do is just wait a couple seconds, take a couple little bit chip, jump around like a fucking rabbit, and then get back into trait, and then fuck with your stance and all that. So whatever,
I mean, he's got the fastest dash in the game in Eskrimo. So I mean, when you for Nightwing players, if I'm playing, oh, what? Really?
I believe he is susceptible to that. Oops. No, maybe not.
I think he's fine.
I have no idea. I'm fucking.
Oh, I did it late. Hold on, let's back up.
No.
Oh wow, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff I like testing more offline because it's a little.
Do it again.
Okay, I think that actually was the spot where the fucking
shit.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. You know what it is? The pushback really affects him.
Okay. But yeah, this matchup, that's how I feel about it. Wingdings, I can actually punish those on block, I believe, unless you meter burn it. The Wingdings with Soul Crush. If you meter burn it, it's safe. But whatever. I don't think I've ever seen a fucking Nightwing do those without meter burning them, so it doesn't really matter.
It's true.
So, there's that. Oh, yeah, you just uppercut the fuck out of that. Whatever, like every other...
How's her anti-air?
Everybody says this is so godlike. I'm not seeing it. I stick to my old ways of anti-airing, where if I read it, I just do jump 2 and then do a. That's like a
preemptive jump. Okay.
That's my preferred way. I just don't see it with this fucking down 2. Well, I guess right there it worked, but just my opinion. I don't know. Everybody says this down 2 is godlike. I just don't see it.
I don't think you're gonna anti-air that jump in 3 if I do it right.
Yeah, maybe it's because online, because I do play online mostly, because I can't go play offline that much anymore because fucking school started. So it might be that it's online, but whatever. That's just my preferred way. Her lift can be used as a preemptive anti-air. I'll back up and just throw this out, because I throw out a lift because I think you'll move, and you'll get hit by it. So whatever. It doesn't have as big of a hitbox as Green Lantern, so you can't lift on reaction to a jump to anti-air somebody. It won't work. Except Arrow.
What's the Raven and Bane matchup look like?
5/5.
Okay, I respect that. How do you get out of the corner when he's got Venom?
Fucking push block that shit.
You can't push block that shit.
Push block the double punch. So there's no armor.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Why the fuck does people? Why are people telling me, oh, the armor you can't like? Okay, I can understand if I push block, say, a standing one and he cancels
Wait,
into.
picking.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
So you cancel standing one into double punch. Yeah, I'll get hit by the armor. But if I push block the actual double punch, you can't cancel into a fucking armored move off that. So I don't get why people are trying to say,
I
oh,
think the double punch is an armored move,
it
right?
is. If I push block, like, okay, put the meter on and just do double punch, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm push blocking the double punch.
Okay.
Oops, let's get in the corner. See that? You push block.
What is the double punch move?
It's that overhead. It's an overhead. It's whatever.
Hold
What do
on.
you mean?
I don't know his moves. Hold on.
It's back forward two. You were doing it right now.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. That's the double punch. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Like I've been like fucking pandas, Ricks, whatever, trying to say, oh, you know,
Push block it.
and like, oh, because you know, push block doesn't matter.
Push
No.
block it.
Oh, sorry. See, you can't fucking cancel. Like, okay, can't do standing one or something into the thing. Oops. Okay, it didn't happen. Let's get in the corner. I fucking hate doing standing blocking shit mid-screen. It's aggravating.
Being hungry.
That will
See?
happen. Yes, but that's not where you push block. You just push block the double punch. That's what I do.
Oh.
That way I avoid the armor. So
So you're saying okay? So you're saying the Bane players will do normals to bait it and then use the armor.
Anybody do that to me for one thing. I've never had anybody do that. But I will push block double punch to avoid the armor because I know you can armor through the fucking push block.
All right, but now what about this? Can you armor through that and push block this?
Well, no, but I don't need to. You're pushed away from me. I don't really like. You're basically at push.
All right. What about this?
Oh, that's a fucking command grab. No, you can't push block.
What about this? Wait, come here. Oh, I was gonna try to link it down one. I mean, I wanted to it. Oh, that's a high anyway. Here, let's go here. All right.
Grab can't do. I don't think you can do one into command grab. Back one command grab works.
Okay, so when Bane players start doing this on you, you would just basically assume they're going to do one, and then you push block.
I just used one as an example. That was just an example. Like, you could do any normal into that. Whatever normals you can cancel fucking double punch into. That was just
back one, back 2, 3. Has this? Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. I want you to push block that. Let me reset the corner.
Okay.
Try to push block that.
What, that or the double punch?
I want you to make it to where I don't hit you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, the double punch. The second hit only comes out on the when it hits you. Otherwise, it's just like whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. So fucking it doesn't matter. Armor doesn't mean shit. Also, another thing in this matchup, if you're trying to do like say the double punch pressure, which is where you just fucking do double punch over and over again with Venom, this beats the fuck out of it because 4-2 is 2 hits and he only has 1 hit of armor. So dude, let me get in the corner. Dude, put Venom on, and then just do double punches on him. Just do double punch over and over. And if you had tried to armor, it would have, you know, whatever. I mean, right there doesn't matter. I don't know how fast double punch is. Oh, that fucking negative as fuck.
What do you do by Bane charges?
I'll just jump over it.
Yeah,
jump
me
it.
too.
Full crush it. If I'm in demon stance, do charge. Wow, you suck. I can do this.
Oh wow.
Whatever.
That's huge.
And I can just jump it. I mean, there's ways to mindfuck the opponent, because like if you're starting to, you know, Bane's like dashing up and then does it, you know, it can fuck with me. And online, jumping over his fucking charge is a pain in the ass.
It is. I've noticed that too. Jumping areas, meter burn, fireball. Online is just so dumb.
No, that matchup against Raven is like, it's 6-4 Raven, but online it's like fucking Katana or Liu Kang against Kenshi.
Wait, what do you think the Ares matchup is?
6-4 Raven.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the top tiers, the perceived top tiers in the game she goes 5-5 with, or beats?
Batman I think is 5-5. Green Lantern I think she beats. Black Adam. I'm just not sure about Black Adam actually at the moment. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Could be 5-5, could be 6-4 Black Adam. Fuck, it could be 6-4 Raven for all we know.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And then like Superman I think wins, but barely.
What about Deathstroke?
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not sure. probably 5-5 because Deathstroke's gunshots, although his gunshots are punishable and blocked by Soul Crush, they can fuck with their zoning options because quick shots 11 frames, 10-11 frames, and Soul Crush is 13, so that can fuck with those options a bit. So
all right. So what about so have you played any other Frost? Have you played PR Balrog offline?
I beat him at a local over here.
So would you say that matchup is 4-6 or 5-5?
I am not sure
Not
because
sure yet?
I'm not sure. I mean, Killer Frost can. Both of them, like Iceberg, can be punished by Soul Crush, but Soul Crush can be punished by Iceberg. So I need to keep myself spaced within Soul Crush range. Otherwise, she can spam Iceberg all day, and I can't do anything about it because I'm not a Soul Crush range. So both of them don't want to use their, full whatever their zoning kind of options. Daggers online, you're never gonna reflect daggers. Offline, you're gonna reflect that shit all day. Slide is annoying to deal with. I don't have a fast low, so I can't like Green Lantern blocks a slide and back one checker doesn't have to worry about parry. I can't do that because back one's 15 frames.
Okay. Is there any other strategies or tech or knowledge for the Raven players that you want to bestow?
This was something I meant to add on.
Either that or stage stuff.
We'll go over stage stuff in a second. This is something I wanted to add on to about you saying them hitting buttons. Do not fucking hit buttons. You will get screwed if you're just going, I'm gonna do pillars and shit all day. Be smart about it and get into that zone where you can do a pillar, and if you see them move, you can change the position of the pillar on reaction to their movement. So, do that. Be good at making reads. If you're not... Oh, be patient, too. Be good at making reads and be patient. If you are not patient with this character, you will get bodied. If you can't make good reads with this character, you will get bodied. So, do that. Also, she is not in any way a rushdown character. I've had a couple people on TYM try to say that. She is in no fucking way rushdown. Just because she doesn't full-blown anal zone rape you or anything like that, does not mean she's got, in any, she's got okay stuff up close. It's not, she's got better up close stuff than I would have expected for the other tools she has, but whatever. She's not, nobody, I don't want to hear anybody ever trying to say she's fucking rushed down, because that irritates me. So, whatever. That stuff. Use meter all the time for your combos, with the exception of, certain ones. Don't ever go for fucking meterless. Off of 4-2-2-2 or something, don't go for a meterless combo. Just spend a bar. It's 40%. I don't know why you wouldn't spend a bar on that.
Yeah, versus 20.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. No meter combo. Oh god, that's great. She can get 32% meterless or something. She can get okay meterless things, something like that. I don't know. 20. I know she gets 32% meterless off of this starter, I think, but I don't ever use that as a starter.
It looks really stupid.
Yeah, yeah, it does. This is I only use for ending certain combos. Oh, one other thing. I actually really want to show this off. I have not gotten to show anybody this except Cowboy when I did it to him at Evo. Pick Sinestro real quick. I love this. And what makes it even better is that I came up with it as I was fighting him in tournament. It was awesome.
Awesome.
I was so happy about it. I love it. So, as you know, Raven's got her the weird kick thing. That's forward 2-2 up 1. She's got her little knockdown cross-up setups with that. Against Sinestro, it doesn't work because of the Arachnid Sting will hit you on both sides, so I'll show that right now. Put meter on real quick. Yeah, hate button log. Whatever. But yeah, do Arachnid Sting. Yeah, see, on both sides it hits me. So, now, watch what happens with this. Oh fuck, I did it wrong. Oops. Well, you got a bolter. When I did it to Cowboy, he got a fucking he got an Arachnid Sting and it whiffed.
Do it again. Do it again. That's that option select, son.
Well, when Cowboy did it, it was a fucking Arachnid Sting. Oh, whatever. Fuck you. Whatever.
Get stung, son. Let's go. Do it again. Do it again.
If the
I knew what you were about to do. And I was like, option select. Here we go. Watch this. Here comes a boulder, baby. Oh.
Nope, right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well that's...
Whatever. Okay, so anyway, but what that setup does is basically, it's, okay, unless the option select happens, it's basically...
Man.
Shut up. It's basically a 50-50 between teleport or not, and then if you guess she's not going to teleport, it's a 50-50 if she's going to cross up or not. So, against Sinestro, that's awesome. Everybody needs to abuse the fuck out of that against Sinestro when you get him in a combo and shit.
Alright, let me ask you something. Do that one more time. I want to try to get out of it another way.
Are you going to fucking use your trade or something?
No.
Okay.
This is legit.
And my trait ran out.
Here, do it again.
Yeah, well...
I mean, I could just backdash you on Wake Up.
Try that again.
Okay.
Okay, I have another idea then. Oh.
Hope you're watching Cowboy.
Yeah, he'll be glad to know that. Fuck, okay. Well...
Yeah, man. I mean, you're just up there. You're minus 49,000 frames. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, alright, I'll just use 8-frame invincibility backdash. Here, do it, try one more time. I mean, if I see your ass go up in the air, I can just backdash you.
Okay.
See?
Well, yeah. That
setup exposed.
Fuck. Okay, I did not think about that. Okay, well, man, I hope Cal doesn't watch this.
Okay, what else?
It's still a bit of a mix-up because if I don't teleport and you don't wake up, you're gonna get hit by a fucking potential cross-up. So it's not foolproof for you either. So fuck.
Oh my, dude, our connection sucks. Oh my god.
It's practice mode. We have a good connection when we play. Remember?
But that is shit.
Yeah. Remember that hotel up though that had good internet?
Yeah, that was terrible. Oh my god! Oh boy, this sucks.
No,
anyway.
Yeah, so that's that. It's still not foolproof because if I don't jump, you're fucked. So, whatever. I don't know. I can fuck with this more than Cowboy, but damn it.
All right. So, any other steps you got?
I already showed the vortex one, kind of one with fucking Aquaman, which I don't know what other characters it works on at the moment. I mean, it can kind of work on Batman, but if you wake up slides, he's getting out of it. There was something else I wanted to talk about, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, her super is useless for the most part. I never see a reason to use it except like if you're gonna fucking kill them or you want to be really cocky. Like I was playing my friend, I just did like back 1-2 super one time, and it hit. It can kind of anti-air. Oh, one thing about the super is if you're really feeling ballsy and you see Doomsday do a supernova, you can actually punish him with super. And, like, even though he's above you and the pillar is, like, where Sinestro is standing, like, that's where the super comes out of, and Doomsday's, like, right above Raven, it still hits Doomsday. It's weird. Also, this is probably, like, a retardedly bad just frame. Down 2 will trade hits with Doomsday Supernova, but I've only ever done it one time. But...
Yeah, some balls of steel to try that.
Oh yeah.
My god.
It's not even worth it if it trades. It's fucking 9%.
Little dinky ass hand fart versus like big man teleport on top of small woman. Get out of here. I will back. I will
off in a tournament. I'm going to pop off at that moment.
Dude, I will forward dash that shit. Oh my god.
Dink. Yeah, that's one thing. Actually, let me talk about the Doomsday matchup real quick and why I feel like that's a terrible, terrible matchup. Can you switch them real quick?
Yeah.
I'll talk about because this is her worst matchup. So I want to at least talk about that before I get into stages. It's a terrible matchup. So put on or whatever. Doomsday. We'll go to a different stage later. Well, actually, this stage works too. This is a bad stage for her. So yeah, Doomsday has whatever. Okay, I'll just go over the ones that are obvious that aren't a problem right now. Earthshaker, I suck dick at blocking at the moment.
Good to know.
Yeah, but shut up. I'll just say online. Whatever. I'm not even trying right now. Fuck you. God, this sucks. Are you gonna do it? Okay. Anyway, so Earthshaker's whatever. Earthshaker shouldn't be a problem for as long as you practice blocking, you learn how to block it, you'll be fine. Supernova is irrelevant because, like, okay, what I think Raven players should do is when they see him supernova, the first time, do meter burn back 3 to punish it. Because he's probably going to meter burn the supernova. And then once he sees or thinks that the way you're going to be punishing it is with meter burn back 3, start forward dashing it. That way, if he decides to not meter burn the supernova, you get a soul crush because you're within soul crush range even if you're full screen when you do it. And then if he meter burns it and you forward dash, you get a 40% combo. You just do forward 222 BNB. So supernova doesn't matter, except online because online you're gonna get fucked. But Venom, the fucking shoulder charge, 1 bar, you get in for free from like full screen.
So what do you do about trait?
Oh god, do forward 222 and then the whole block and pray. So it's just like, what is she gonna do? You know, shove down ones up on his knee or something and hope that whatever. Trait's a huge problem for Raven. She can't really deal with it very well.
I'm resetting my stream device again, but we're still recording. I think my stream device is on its last leg. I gotta buy a new one.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, like, best way to deal with Trait. If you read he's gonna put it on, and you gotta get really lucky, you can soul crush him out of the recovery at the start of it. But if he blocks a soul crush, he gets a free trait, and you can't do shit. Pillars do fuck with trait a bit because normally on armored moves you cannot meter burn a pillar, but Doomsday's trait you can, so it will hit him and stun him for a bit, and so that would be the best way to deal with it. But then, like, when he's in trait, you don't want to go into trait because what's Doomsday gonna do? He's gonna dash up or meter burn Venom and just get up in your face and start slapping you and shit. So, like, you know, if he's already in trait, don't go to Demon Stance. You're just gonna get fucked over. So yeah, it's bad. Trait is really, really bad to deal with. So it's basically the two problems are Trait and Venom, because she doesn't have multi-hitting things like her, you know, fucking projectiles 1 hit. Soul Crush is 1 hit, like through armor at least. So you're not gonna go through. You're not gonna stun him like Deathstroke can fucking use his gunshots and stuff and stun like crazy and stuff. So. Whatever, she gets screwed over by that. So yeah, Venom though, if he doesn't meter burn it, you can soul crush him out of it, which is kind of hard to do. But it depends on when he meter burns it too and all that. But that's an option. So yeah, that whatever Doomsday gets in, it's not fun to have Doomsday in your face, or have him corner you. So yeah, that matchup's bad.
So I'm still trying to reset my stream device. If it doesn't reset again, we're going to go and wrap this up. We need to wrap this up anyway because it's been. Oh, there it goes. Yay, it's fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a new one tomorrow. This is really lame. This is getting pretty stupid.
Yeah, it sounds bad because it's fucked up. How many times?
3.
Yeah, we'll get to wrapping this up. I'll talk about stages now because I just want to talk about the Doomsday matchup real quick and why that's a terrible matchup.
So let's go to the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, Hall of Justice. Don't quit.
Rage quit I.
Yeah,
I hate my stream device. I hate my life.
Yeah, man, it's a good reason to rage quit.
All right, here we go. Oh, Hall of Justice. There we go.
Right there. So this. Oh God, Lex.
Hey, I like Lex.
Yeah,
he's one buff away from being top 3.
Yeah, I actually would consider maybe playing him if he was better. Anyway,
he was my first main.
Yeah, same with Cowboy. I remember playing as Lex.
Actually, me and Cowboy have gone down the same path. We started with Lex, and then we went to Sinestro, but then he veered to Black Adam, and I got the guy I've wanted for over, I don't know, 28 years. Ever since I was 4 years old, I've wanted Zod in a video game, and I finally got Zod. People don't understand that. I've waited 28 years for Zod.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy for that. I remember seeing. Oh, I don't want to get off track, but yeah, I remember seeing your podcast, and I was like, "Oh, that's great! Everybody's got characters they like. I'm happy for you guys." So yeah, this stage. The reason this stage is good is this fucking thing. I can sit here and charge it. I can get this in, and then this. Look at this. Well, whatever. If I like, it's been unblocking.
Do it again.
Okay.
Wow.
That's actually a way to avoid the meter burn pillar. But basically, if you jump, you're gonna get hit with this and comboed for that. If you're gonna get hit by this in some way. If you somehow avoid this, you're gonna get hit by that.
I mean, I still took 26% and lost the ball.
Yeah, even if you meter burn it, that's all right.
I'm just gonna get hit by it. Go for it.
Just okay, yeah. Like because that's not a.
See, I tried to jump and still get full combo.
Yeah, you're getting anti-aired. It's not as good when she's in a regular stance because she's only got her Soul Crush, and it is possible to avoid it if you can stay out. But like, she can do stuff like that. She can actually get a 50%. Let me see what the damage. I've never actually seen the damage on this combo before. Let me just try it real quick. Oops. I'm wrong.
Oh my god.
What is that? 53% combo off of that. So yeah, that little thing creates unblockable setups when she's in this stance. They're totally unavoidable if you do it right. With the exception of like maybe Batgirl can like avoid it or something. Batgirl's the only character I think I would not want to fight on this stage. I don't know if you heard that knocking, but my parents are getting pissed off I'm talking so loud.
Sounds like someone's gotta go to bed.
Anyway,
what else do you want to show?
So that's the stage. Go to Striker's Island. Let me show you how fucked up that stage is.
Alright.
That stage. This only works for agility characters, which is Raven, Killer Frost, Flash, Zatanna, and I think Scorpion's the other one.
Okay.
It only works. Yeah, Striker's Island. These are her two best stages in my opinion. The left corner is so fucked up. I love it. It's great. Because she's already got. I'll show you when we get there. And make sure you get the meter on too. Okay. I need meter. So.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so. Okay, I need to be in this corner. So, look at this. So that can be meter burn.
Okay.
And look at how quickly it recovers too. Look at how fast it recovers. Look at that. Boom. So
range. Do it again.
Oh, the range is about standing about right there, I think. Yeah, that's about the max.
Oh my God.
I've tested that before. And then she's got this, and then she's got her other zoning options. So she's got two more retarded zoning options.
Yeah, so all right. So she's got like 3 or 4 zoning options just by character design, and then she's got a completely rechargeable gun and that gun.
And then the shotgun is it's armored. So if you get in on me, you're getting fucking shotgunned. I mean, it's possible for this to whiff. So what is that?
That sucks. That's really good.
Yeah, it's great. This corner is jacked up, and only like Batman would just jump off this. Only agility characters get this. This is the one interactable that agility characters do not get, gypped out on, because they just don't get bombs. They get those shitty dive kicks that don't do crap. The advantage isn't consistent on the dive kicks.
So can you not meter burn that gun? Like that I just threw?
I don't think so. I've never tried.
I can.
No, I don't know. Let me try.
No.
Yeah, I guess
you
not.
You can't.
Yeah, I was okay. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes. You definitely can't do it. So that's that. The shotgun is beautiful.
All right. So while we're doing this, is there any other stage stuff you want to show?
Let me go look at the stages real quick. I don't think there is. I mean, Atlantis is self-explanatory because it's gadget character stuff.
Yeah, I got one.
Fair Surfcast, whatever. Yeah, if you want to show... Oh, this one actually can get good setups. Both of these. Yeah, these are good.
I personally, this is a Raven podcast, I don't think any character in the game owns the stage like Zod does.
Why? Oh, God. This...
Hey, hey, little boy, come on over here to the barrel. There you go. All right, good luck. Aw, no, get back over here.
Dude,
no, honestly, look at this. Look at this. This is pretty awesome. Like, if we're right here, and it's just like, all right, I mistimed it. You can just keep, like...
Dude. Are those those are 16% each, right?
Here, I got to change up. See, the mid... Anyway, I can actually... Here, let me try this. So you can get a grab out of it. I need to practice it. Oh, dude. Let's see. Let me just do this. Let me just do this. It's unblockable. Oh, what? It came out as a swipe. I've done it before.
Nah, you just suck.
I probably do. Get out of here, bitch. Anyway, the barrels are pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
All right, let's go into the podcast, man. Is there anything else
Yeah.
you want to talk about?
Raven's awesome. Anybody
Alright.
that says she sucked, fuck you guys. She's awesome. And also, I'm still gonna say it anyway, even though I've already blown everybody up. Fuck you guys for saying I was, oh, don't be cocky, too early, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Fuck
for
you
my
guys.
for my record, I played every single Raven there is. And the only person who comes close to you is Forever King. It's like you, Forever King, and then I haven't played a Raven near you guys. And that's just me being honest. Like, I could say, yeah, this Raven's really, really, really good. No, it was those two I played. There might be one I'm forgetting, but that's why I had you on the show to talk about Raven, because you were by far the. I think we first played, you 10-2'd me or something like that, and then I learned the
It wasn't
matchup.
that
And
bad.
it felt bad.
Well, yeah, because you didn't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just like, oh, hey, here's the character, and then, oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it was rough, man. Anyway, but I think Zod.
Yeah, I want to play this with you later.
I think Zod's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've thought that the day I saw him, and I was not happy.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll upload this tonight, and hope everyone can get a lot of information out of it. And if you guys have any questions, they could tag you blind_man on TYM.
It's $10 to change my name on TYM. I don't feel like paying that, so
So it's blind_man, right?
yes,
Okay.
that's my tag on TYM.
And if they want to play you on PS3, it's chemical_venom.
Yes,
Not
Yes.
to be confused with chemical_violence. It's chemical
Or
venom.
commercial Venom or charcoal Venom. I'm not one of those guys. I don't think those names exist. That's
You
not
really need to change the name. Like,
I've had this name for like 6 years, okay?
That's
the
like
PSN
me.
tag is okay.
that's like me. Well, I guess I'm kind of a fraud because I have Bam Bam Guitar on
Okay,
PS3.
listen. The Chemical Venom name I've had for like 6 years. That was before I got into fighting games and shit. The Blind Man name I stopped liking, and Blind Ducky sounds better, so whatever.
Do you know why? Like, I tried to make Pig of the Hut on PS2, but someone took the fucking name.
You mean PSN?
Yeah, whatever, PSN, yeah.
Really? Somebody... Wow.
And I
Actually, do have-
I get random messages from people. It's like, are you the Pig of the Hut or the other Pig of the Hut? Like, I just ignore them. I don't respond. I'm like,
Yeah,
believe whatever you want to believe.
I do have a tag, a PSN tag that is just blind_ducky, but I have not used it in like a year and a half.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to end the
yeah.
podcast. Thanks
Cool.
for listening, and we're out.
Cool. That was fun.